Right now, I am looking for rattlesnakes out on a really remote spot in the woods. It's this talus slope, rocks everywhere, which is perfect habitat for pregnant female rattlesnakes. So we're gonna be jumping around from sunny outcrop to sunny outcrop and seeing what we can find. All right, guys, I'm just bushwhacking through the last little bit of woods, and we should be coming up on the site pretty soon here. All right, gotta be careful to watch my step as we get a little closer, and where I put my hands, because you do not want to put them in the wrong place. All right, guys, check this guy out. Coming out of the rocks right here, he's looking at us. That is not a rattlesnake. That's a black racer. A harmless species, it does bite a lot, but they do enjoy the same habitat as rattlesnakes, so it means that we're on the right track. All right, guys, I'm just getting to the spot, and already I can see two rattlesnakes from this far away. I've got two, a black phase and a yellow phase right here. So there's a black phase. We're gonna get closer in a little bit. There's a yellow phase, and then I see a big yellow phase stretched out right there. Wow. All right, so we've got the black phase there, the yellow phase there, and then I just spotted another yellow phase stretched out right here. I'm sure we're gonna see a lot more rattlesnakes if we've got 4 within the first few minutes of pulling up here. All right, this is just so cool. We're pretty close to these rattlesnakes right now, but I'm not close enough that I'm scaring them, and I kind of want to leave them as is. I don't want to disturb them because these are gestating female rattlesnakes, so I'm trying not to spook them, but I do want to get to the talus below them and search some of these rocks down here and see if there's any more rattlesnakes. All right, guys, for now, I'm going to head up here to a different part of the slope and see if there's any more rattlesnakes up here. So I was just standing here for like a couple minutes before realizing this guy was right in front of me. Oh, there's 2. I didn't even realize until looking on the camera. There's 2 beautiful yellow phases. Right there, you can see their heads. I'm gonna try to get a little closer without bothering them, but lesson to be learned. Between here and here, I'm gonna have to watch my step. Man, that is an absolutely beautiful sight. I mean, come on, you can't look at these animals and say that that's not absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that. 2 beautiful bright yellow individuals. I see some heavier breathing, so I know that they're aware of me, and I'm trying not to spook them, trying to leave them as is today for the most part, and just see what else I can see. But those guys are right there, and I'm sure that there's many more tucked in the rocks like that, so I've got to be very, very careful. Alright, so I got a little closer for a picture, and as you can see, this one has started rattling, but luckily it hasn't moved yet. It's a good thing. Trying my best not to spook him back in the rocks, but if it happens, it's not the end of the world. I'm not touching him or anything like that. Alright, gonna leave these 2 be, and hopefully they'll chill out and I can see some other snakes. Alright, I came back up the slope from those 2 yellow ones, and the black one and the yellow one that were together earlier that I didn't want to get too close to are now out sitting a little differently. The yellow one coiled up here, which is pretty cool. Again, I'm just going to leave them alone. I'm kind of going this way to see if there's anything over there. Alright, can you guys see the snake in this picture? I saw that hole right there, and I was like, there has to be a snake right there. And then after looking for like 2 minutes, I just noticed this copperhead sitting in the leaves. So camouflaged. It just goes to show you need to be so careful out here. Alright, so I was standing here looking around, and I realized that's not one copperhead. That is 2 copperheads. There's the body of another individual coming up out of the leaves to bask with this one. Wow. Alright, over there, I just spotted a really big one. Man, I wonder if that's a male. The male timber rattlesnakes get a lot larger than the females. This one is a big individual. I'm gonna try to get a little closer, but again, I just pulled up to this opening here and I haven't had a good look around, so we're gonna get a little closer, and we haven't even checked over there, which is probably the better looking spot. Oop, looks like it's gonna go. that's gotta be I would think that's a male. That thing is huge. Here, I'll get a little closer because at the moment I don't think that this is a gestating female. But you can see my foot and that snake. It's a meaty rattlesnake. Wow, that is awesome. Whoa. That's a big snake. All right, to me this looks like a big male. I could be wrong. Obviously I'm not gonna pick it up or do anything like that. You can count the subcaudal scales and tell for sure, but to me, I mean, I don't see any other gestating females around, and this snake is significantly larger than any of the previous rattlesnakes. It is just a beast. Look at that thing. And he coiled up right here, which kind of makes me think he was just kind of out on the crawl through this smaller section of talus and just opportunistically looking to bask after the big rain we had yesterday. Pretty awesome. Nice rattle on it too. Just a beautiful snake. I'm gonna grab my camera and get a couple pictures of this snake, and then I'm gonna let it keep doing its thing. All right, this big cranky dude is a bit of a liability. He keeps springing all around, and you can tell he's really defensive. Type of snake that definitely would defend himself if I got up in his personal space more than I am. So we're gonna leave him be, keep moving this way. All right, there's a pair right here. I almost just stepped right over him. You can see there's still a yellow phase there. There was a darker one with it. Let's see, there's probably others around. I stepped right up to the edge of this rock, and I'm not in any danger here, but I couldn't see them over the lip. And they let me know, they rattled. Gives me the sense that there's probably others nearby. All right, right now I'm continuing to another outcrop, but pretty cool seeing that big male. Males are pretty elusive in the summertime compared to the females. They're a little bit more predictable, so always enjoy seeing that. Okay, we're in the thick of it right now, but we should be coming upon another clearing just this way. All right, perfect little spot right here. Whoop. I'm gonna back up. Don't want to bug him too much. Spotted another rattlesnake. He actually appears to have some lesions on his face, which could be snake fungal disease. So that just goes to show the importance of, from spot to spot, making sure that you sanitize your boots and your gear with some sort of disinfectant like bleach or Virkon or another brand like that. All right guys, it's very bright and sunny now. It's gotten quite hot out, and I just spooked a rattlesnake under a rock that I was standing on. I heard it rattle, never even saw the snake. So that tells me that they're probably not out basking anymore. I'm gonna wait for the conditions to get better and get out a little later. Jesus, I was just on the phone, and you can see my tire tracks right there, and you can see why I almost just put my car in a frickin' ditch. It's a beautiful timber rattlesnake right here, nice yellow phase. But Jesus, oh, I'm shaking. Jeez. All right, I'm gonna hook this guy and get him out of the road. Well, as you can see, I'm not really equipped for this moment right here. I do have a hook, that's pretty good. But yeah, I can't get too close. But I'll get you guys a little bit of a better look at this snake. Super cool. He was originally going this way. So that's pretty cool. Nice incidental. Figured I'd throw this in the video because yeah, I plan on finishing the video tomorrow. My heart is pounding. I was like 2 inches from hitting that rattlesnake, as well as 2 inches from putting my car, or at least the right side of my car, into a culvert, because I just totally was not expecting that. I thought maybe rattlesnakes would be moving, but I was just kind of cruising along and it was moving through the shadows. It was hard to see at first, and wow.
Anyway, I'll see you guys in the later portion of this video when I will be flipping some tin.
All right, guys, I stopped at the cell tower, also on my way home, and I noticed this giant rat snake attempting to climb up here. It's kind of funny. This guy is actually huge. This is only maybe half of him. He's thick. He's climbing up this electrical tower. It's really cool. Pretty funny. Maybe he sees me now. I'm gonna come back in a second and see what he does. All right, guys, it's a couple minutes later, and you can see he's just hanging out on the electrical box. I guess that's what he wants to do right now. I thought he might be looking for a bird's nest up on this structure here. But no, big man is just chilling out. I wish I could get closer because he's a real chunky rat snake. I mean, look how thick that section is. But he's just hanging out, so I guess we're just gonna leave him. So I came back one more time before leaving, and I'm looking all around for this rat snake. I'm like, oh man, I must have scared him off his spot. And then right before leaving, I turn around and he's all the way up there. Maybe there was a bird's nest in there. I do hear some birds going crazy nearby. That's super cool. Oh man, look at that. Lots of garters. Look at those guys just kind of poised like that. Oh, I didn't even see that one. This bodes well for our flipping. Let's see, anything under here? Oh, more little garters. Those guys are tiny. Little guy. Whoa. He's so cute. All right, let's see. Oh wow. So many garters, dude. Oh, and a ringneck. Right there.
Yeah, that little one.
The gray guy, yeah. It's good looking garters too. Even the ringneck's starting to go. Play with the ringneck. Oh, he's big, he's dull.
Oh, look at you.
That's not the most vibrant ringneck. They can be like bright yellow on the bellies. Yeah, like golden yellow, but this guy's in shed, I think, so he's real dull. All right, pretty sweet.
Cool.
There you go. All right. Oh, there you go. Oh, the ringneck's going towards your foot. Another garter. Hey. Another dull guy. Here, let's put him back under. Let him go under himself. He'll find his way. All right, let's see how this looks. If it's got anything under it. Uh-oh. No, nobody here too. Ants. Oh man, I thought we'd get one. I just moved the log off the piece of tin and that's a big garter. But is there actually anything underneath or in it? Oh, another garter in a hole there. See him?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, he went like down.
Yeah.
Huh, that was cool. There was the one under the log. Oh, look at that caterpillar. I think that's one. Is that one of the ones that stings you? Dang. Oh, a mole or a shrew?
Yeah.
Huh. Like that. Oh, there's a garter on that end. Oh, there's two.
Ooh. Where'd you go, buddy?
Alright guys, fun little flipping session in the evening there. I'm gonna wrap this video up, so if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.